Hey guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and we haven't done a Porsche 993 Turbo video in a while, so let's do one now. Remember, if you like what you see on this channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Like and share these videos so our channel can grow, and as always, leave your thoughts in a positive comment below. Okay, so the air-cooled Porsche market was red hot a couple years ago. I bought this car, this 1996 Porsche 993 Turbo, in 2013, so almost 6 years ago. And these were dirt cheap. You could get these cars for about 60 grand with high mileage, and the lowest mileage in the country was about $90,000. Now, a couple years later, 2014, 2015, these cars skyrocketed. Low mileage ones were selling for over $200,000, and higher mileage ones were selling for about $150,000. While the market has retreated, I don't think it'll ever go down to $60,000 cars, but right now the market is much less than it was before. I think what happened was speculators came into this market, buying every 993 Turbo they could and asking ridiculous prices. So why is the 993 Turbo so special? Well, they only made 2,000 of them here in the United States. In 1996, like mine, they made about 1,300. In 1997, they made about 700. So 97s are worth more than the 96s because they made about half of them, and the last year of any collectible car is always worth the most money. But the cars are identical. There are some different colors. This color, which is called Polar Silver, was only available in 96, the only silver available. In 97, it was no longer available, and it changed to Arctic Silver, which actually carried over for the 997 models. I love this Polar Silver because my favorite color is blue, and in the right lighting, you can see that there's actually blue in this silver color. Now, the 993 Turbo was the first twin turbo. They were single turbos before that, and the first all-wheel drive turbos. The original turbos were called Widowmakers because when that turbo came on full boost, it was easy to lose control of the car and crashing, and that's why they were called Widowmakers. So this was a big jump in horsepower compared to the 930s and the 964s. The 993 turbos had 400 horsepower in the United States. European horsepower is 408. It resulted in a 0 to 60 time. Car and driver got a 0 to 60 time as quick as 3.7 seconds. And that's probably not a time you can really replicate. You really have to do a clutched up for that. I know Motor Week, and usually they don't do any corrections for their time like Car and Driver corrects for altitude and temperature. Motor Week, in their review of this car when it was brand new, got a 4.0 seconds. So I feel it's about a 3.9, 4.0 seconds. Now, what makes this an exhilarating experience is there is no traction control, there is no stability control, so you don't have any electronic nannies. So you really want to be going forward, having the wheels pointed forward when these turbos unleash. And it's a great driving experience. Now the market has corrected. High mileage ones are worth probably 90 to 100, somewhere in that range. I would say the lowest mileage ones are maybe like 140 if they have really low miles. It's definitely $100,000 driving experience. I wouldn't pay $140 for one, but everybody should experience an air-cooled Porsche. They are just really a blast to drive. They sound great. Now, the normally aspirated ones obviously sound better than the turbos do, but they're nowhere near as fast. If you drive these cars, mine has PSS 9 suspension, and it makes a world of difference. If you drive one of these cars since they're over 20 years old now, 22 years old, 23 years old, they don't handle it well. They really need a refresh suspension. They drive like an old car. They definitely look really good. So if you don't have the money, I think cars that look similar to this are the 997. The 996 kind of skipped a generation, and the styling went different, let's call it, except for like the C4S 996, which I still think is a beautiful car. But the 997s have almost a closer to a 993 look. So if you ever get a chance to drive one of these cars and own it, please do. It's an amazing driving experience, especially the turbos. Do I think regular 993s are worth 60, 70,000? Not really. I would probably, for 80, 90, 100,000 get a high mileage 997 GT3. But these turbos are really one of a kind, and we'll see where the market's going to go. I think the market's going to hold flat for now. I don't think we'll see $200,000 cars, but we're not going to see $60,000 cars either. Let me know what you think of the 993 Turbo market and what you think these cars are worth. And remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next video. And I will see you next time.